여러분 안녕하세요. It's Rich. Now today I'm not feeling so great and it might sound like that in the video, and it's because today I got the first vaccine. There were many steps on how to do it and it was actually very complicated and confusing, so actually I thought it might be worthwhile if I just, make a video explaining to you the whole process and what I went through. So the first step of this whole process was a government message saying that Hagwon teachers and public school teachers will be getting the vaccine. The way I actually had to do it was I actually didn't really do anything at that stage. My Hagwon actually gave a list of information and the names of all the teachers at the school and gave it to the local office. Then about 5 days later, I managed to get a message on my phone and it told me where I gotta go and even a time frame. So I had 2 hours. I was told between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. on Monday, which is today. Now in the message, it had given me information on how to find on the website and download an application form for it. Now there is many different types of questions that they have. Like for women, are you pregnant? Also, if you're allergic to anything, and there were just many more things like this, okay? But on a side note, when I went there today at the vaccine center, the application form's there anyway, so I could have just filled out the application whilst waiting anyway. So if you can't find it or you're struggling, don't worry, they have them at the center. Me and my other co-teachers at the school, we got there about 8:30ish, I believe. It actually meant I was number 22. So I would advise you, get there maybe 30 minutes early, because even if they're not allowing the vaccines yet, there was a nice big waiting area with chairs all separated and we were able to sit down and just wait, and we could have filled in the application form if we wanted to. Someone came and checked all the application forms for everyone. Then someone at the front announced numbers 1 through 16, so it seemed like they were going by 16s. They went down into the basement area then, because in the basement that's where we were doing our vaccines. So yeah, everything looked like it was going smoothly. I was so excited. I was actually very nervous because I don't like needles. This is where the hard part came. And then when I mean hard part, unnecessarily hard. We moved into a smaller line, and then this is where they register you. They take your application form, they take the message that you had on your phone, they also need your ARC card, and they also need your address. I don't know what it is about Korean systems, but they do not like foreign identities whatsoever. And this is where our hard part came, was because they couldn't register us on the database. Even though we received a message, even though everything had come through fine, they had such a hard time actually registering foreigners onto the database. So this meant that while everyone else, all the Korean people, they would just go in, registering quickly and going through, what should have been a 1 minute, just a usual registration, took probably about 10 minutes per teacher. Then they also couldn't have my full name on the database because my name was too long. And once they had managed to figure out what was wrong with the system, they managed to register us all. Then we took another number. We sat in a different waiting area. It was like in this big gymnasium type room. They had some booths like every little bit, and above them they had a little plaque with each number when they came out. Didn't take me that long. I went there with the application still in hand, and this is kind of important, especially for people who have had allergic reactions or have had any problems before. So at this point, this is where you meet a doctor. When you talk to the doctor, they describe some of the side effects that can happen, and then they ask you some questions about allergies. So are you allergic to shellfish, crab? Have you had any allergic reactions to medicine before? Now this is where you have to be honest and tell them yes, because I actually have had a problem with medicine in the past. And then based on the conversation, they decided whether I needed to wait 15 minutes or 30 minutes after the vaccine. I'll get to that part in a little bit. Once I did that, they pretty much told me to go to a different booth again, which I did, and this is where I got my vaccine. I actually chose which arm to put it in. I asked for my right arm because I am left-handed. So one of the reasons why I did that is because apparently one of the side effects, which I'm feeling now, your arm could hurt, at least the injection area. There were some other things that the doctor had told me not to do. So one was I can't take a shower or a bath on the same day. I have to wait till tomorrow. Next was no alcohol. They also said no exercise. And I'm pretty sure that was again a day or two. Then I go to a third area. Now this third area was where you register yourself again. And this was so that they can give you a certification or a proof of vaccine. But you're not allowed to leave. So you actually there were 2 times of waiting. One was 15 minutes, one was 30 minutes. 15 minutes is if there are no problems with you in the past. 30 minutes is if you had allergic reactions before. So I get my document showing everything, like the next proof, and it even gave me the next vaccine day. So yeah, the process was unnecessarily complicated because I was a foreigner, which is a shame. It ended up being probably 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours long. So I hope this process kind of helped you understand just what it would be like on the day. As far as I'm aware, you need that text message from the local office with the information to prove that you can get the vaccine there. If you are interested in seeing any more videos by me, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. I will see you again very soon. Goodbye.